What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner, apparently she's broke, and she's claiming that she cannot support her son. You know, I can't say that I'm one of those people that didn't see this coming. Because here you have a female who has no skills outside of looking good for photos and videos and, you know, dating famous guys, right? Professional athletes, rappers, right? Why hasn't she gotten herself together financially? You see, Brittany's one of those females who became well known. I'm taking y'all back a little bit. She became well known right before social media took off. I mean, it had already started to take off around 2013, 2014. But I first saw her photos going viral in 2015. Right? She was your fitness. She was one of the original fitness influencers, right? Straight out of college. I believe she was even dating a guy that she met while she was there. I believe she went to Jackson State. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't she go to like Jackson State? One of those colleges in Mississippi. But that's when she became well known, right? She was a fitness model, a fitness influencer, right? Then she started to intermingle with celebrities, you know, Uzi, I think Colin Kaepernick. She wrote about this in her book. She promoted her book, again, based off being a groupie. She promoted it about how it was going to be about her groupie tales, right? And she was getting her superhead on. I knew that that would pretty much crush any opportunity she had to deal with these same type of men or get into those same type of circles again. Because she decided that she wanted to tell the world about her escapades. Then you fast forward a little bit, she's getting into a relationship with PJ Washington, a guy who I believe she started to court him while he was in college at Kentucky. And then they fully got into a relationship soon after that. He's what, 21, 22. She's in her late 20s. And that was because that was her last ditch effort to secure financial security for herself. And it must not have happened, because you see her, she's on Instagram and she's trying to change her image. I don't know if she's trying to get Andrew Tate's attention. She's walking around like she's a newfound Muslim woman. And I never bought into it. I never bought into it because I knew the type of female Brittany Renner is. She does things for attention. And her trying to dress up as if she's found Allah and that she reads from her Quran, right? I want people to understand this is who you're dealing with here. You're dealing with a woman. It kind of like Amber Rose, right? You know, Amber Rose, you know, she went from being like this staunch feminist, slur walks, right, liberal, to now she's a Trump supporting conservative. Now, does she hold those ideals? I don't know. But I just find it as a coincidence how when people stopped talking about Amber Rose like that, she was sort of discarded by the industry. These celebrity men weren't checking for her like that. Now all of a sudden she's a Trump supporter. She is a conservative. She's speaking at these conservative events, and people out of nowhere. But again, maybe that's how she's felt all along. You know, maybe the whole feminist thing, the whole slow walks thing was a business move. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she has certain traditional ideas that she pretended like she didn't have. It makes, you know, and let's say this about Amber Rose. Amber Rose did an interview with Jesse Lee Peterson some years ago. Now it makes sense why she did that interview with Jesse Lee Peterson. Maybe she had these ideas. Maybe Jesse Lee Peterson was able to convince her that she was more conservative than she was. People say it's a grift. Who knows? But you see what Brittany Renner is doing. and she's talking about how she's broke and she can't support her son. Well, again, when you are a woman with no skill set, when you are a woman that relies on your looks in order to financially support yourself, you're going to run into a wall. Now, she can do OnlyFans. I mean, that's always an avenue, but she wants to show she doesn't need it. And I understand why people are not showing her any sympathy, because she did this to herself. She wrote a book and promoted that book as if she was a superhead, right? Chronicling all of her hookups with these celebrity men. That's how she promoted it. There's no going back from that. When she wrote that book and promoted the way that she did, I knew that there was no going back. And she must know that now as well. But she's not getting sympathy because she's hard-headed. See, she's one of these females that thought she knew everything. She's one of these females that thought that she figured out the world. You know, these young girls in their early 20s who, you know, they have looks, right? They think they know everything. You can't tell them nothing. You should tell them that, you know, at some point, people are going to forget about you. People are not going to want to date you. People are not going to want to help you financially, whether it's opportunities, right? Because, you know, you have pretty much ruined yourself. So let's get into this article from Hot New Hip Hop. Brittany Renner is struggling. Brittany Renner is someone who always has been a bit controversial overall. She is known for being an Instagram model of sorts. Moreover, there were a few years in which she tried to be some sort of provocateur when she gave birth to her child with PJ Washington and subsequently dumped the NBA star. There were all kinds of questions about whether or not Washington was groomed. Renner subsequently flipped this into a grift where she gave speeches to athletes about how some women operate. She needs to give speeches to other women about the downsides of being an Instagram influencer. That at some point you're going to hit a social wall. There's a physical wall, and then there's a social media wall where no one's going to care about you. Look at Lori Harvey. Look how irrelevant Lori Harvey has become. And she plants these stories of breakup with Dams and Idris in order to ramp up attention. But look how irrelevant she's become, right? Brittany Renner's in that same boat. Amber Rose, you know, say whatever you want about her. She's in the boat. Black China. At one point, they were all the it girls. Recently, she stunned her followers and fans by converting to Islam. Now she dresses modestly, all while wearing traditional Muslim clothing. It is a far cry from what she was doing before, and some fans have remained quite skeptical about it all. Well, in her latest social media post, Renner came out and made the claim that she has gone broke. Yes, that is correct. Renner cannot support her child, and now she is wondering if she will be able to find a place to live. Well, again, it's funny how they all turn to religion when things go south. I'm surprised she didn't become a Christian. You know, that's usually how it is, right? You know, when things get tough, they go to loving God and loving the Lord, right? Well, she went Muslim. She went Muslim, as you can see. Let's see. Is this a video play? I guess not. In her post, she claimed that she can make a lot when given a little. Furthermore, she isn't interested in anything that doesn't have her name attached. As for fans, well, they aren't feeling very much sympathy in the comment section of Baller Alert. Fans noticed a few things. Firstly, she is sitting in a Mercedes AMG while saying all this. This is a luxury vehicle that could be sold for cash. Moreover, she's not giving that car up. Y'all can forget that. She's not selling that car. She would rather live in that car than sell it. Moreover, others simply urged her to get a job, noting that regular people have to work for their money. Needless to say, Renner's past has some fans feeling a sense of apathy towards her. She should get a job. Y'all notice these heifers don't want to work after they done been ran through in the industry. Brittany Renner has been ran through. She's a ran through ex jump off, ex groupie, you know, ex side piece. And now she has nothing to show for it. Did the book not sell enough for you to invest and do other things? Probably not. No one cared about that. And now she's all of a sudden a Muslim. Let me tell you something, Brittany Renner. You don't want to anger the Muslim community by playing games with their religion. So you're going to have to see this through. You're going to have to see this through. But she did this to herself ultimately. And she does need to get a job. She has no skill set. I don't know if she graduated college. If she didn't, she should go back. There are options, but she doesn't care about those options. She wants y'all to pay her for doing nothing. That's why she's saying this. She's putting it out there that she's broke because she wants one of you simps to try to pay her bills. That's what she's looking for. She wants one of y'all to pay her bills. That's what it looks like to me. And the sympathy post is her wanting people to pay her bills because she don't want to do it. Out here in a hijab or a job, and she's out here looking crazy, trying to switch up that image to fool one of you. She want one of y'all to pay her bills, and I bet you some of y'all fell for it. I bet some of y'all fell for it. Y'all want to come to a rescue of a woman that, bro, she left PJ Washington according to this, right? But PJ Washington ended up going and marrying the next woman. Why didn't he marry Brittany Renner? Why did, you know, he married the next woman he started dating. He married her. He's building a family with her. And I'm sure that PJ takes care of his son. Would not be shocked if PJ bought her that car. She just wants one of you, because she ain't got no skills. She just want one of you simps to go over there and take care of her. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Rumble. I'll see y'all next one.